The ladies were mad at me yesterday. They were mad. They were pissed off. I'm going to be honest. They were pissed off. But today, ladies are going to be very happy with me. And why is that? And men, you're going to be happy with me too. And if you're going to come in and troll, Tyron, it's got to be good trolls. It's got to be good trolls. You can troll here. And we do welcome trolling. But if it's not good, you're going to get embarrassed. Okay? We're going to look at your page. We're going to embarrass you. So if you're going to troll, make it good. All right? All right. All right, let's get going. Today is part one of talking about the hybrid woman. Now, first, what we got to do is we have to talk about the hybrid woman and who she is. Who she is, okay? We got to talk about who she is. So we hear a lot of talk about the modern woman, right? The modern woman, men, we don't want those women. Let them women be by themselves. You can clap their cheeks if you want to. You can clap their cheeks. If you want to clap their cheeks, clap their cheeks. But these are not women. Modern women are not women for relationships at all. And they're definitely not women for marriage. The modern woman is the woman that says, I don't need no man. I want a man. You're not an accessory, gentlemen. You're not an accessory. So because you're not an accessory, you need to go to someone that needs you, right? A modern woman cares about herself first. She is her number one priority. It is not her family. She is the number one priority. She. Her business is the number one priority. Her money is the number one priority. She is out here trying to be the best man that she can be. Now, as a man who has had a lot of success in life, I know that you cannot do things in this life alone. I am interdependent on other people to do my job. I can't do my job without Trev, without Chad, without the guys that work with me, for me. I can't do my job without them. I need people. Men understand that. Modern women try to be an island unto themselves. They try to be an island. And no man or woman in this life is an island. None. Nobody. Modern women do things like twerk on social media. They do explicit videos. They post a lot of thirst traps. Modern women jump from relationship to relationship very fast because they're not really relationships. They're more situationships. They have off and on things. Usually they having kids out of wedlock. What's up, Corey? Welcome in, my brother. Hey, Coco. Hey, Foreign. They usually have babies out of wedlock. And they're usually not really integrated well in a co-parenting situation. It's a contentious, strife-driven situation with the fathers of their children. These are the modern women. We do not want those women. Those women are for recreational use. You can clap their cheeks, go out, have some fun with them. But anytime they mention a serious relationship or marriage or anything of that nature, what's up, Squid? Anything of that nature, you move on to the next. The traditional woman, which a lot of men say that they want, is a woman that was raised to be a wife. They were taught to be a wife. They grew up in a two-parent home. These women usually have low body counts. They don't have kids before wedlock. They don't do that. They're all about marriage. They're all about family. They're going to be good teachers of their children. They support their husband. They support their family. These are really, really, really stable, sophisticated, classy women. You're not going to see them going crazy on social media. As a matter of fact, many don't have social media, or they have a Facebook to keep in touch with family. But these women are highly prized. But these women are more the stay-at-home mothers. They're very stable. You know what you're going to get from a traditional woman. She's not up and down all around. If you need her to help you because you're doing a new project. She's going to help you. She ain't going to say, I can't help you because I'm going out with my friends. Her core and her family is what's most important to her. That's her priority. Her family, the family she's building with you. She is, like Squid says, she's very dependable. You can depend on her. My mom is a traditional woman. Now, so much has been made between the modern woman and the traditional woman that all of the women in the middle have been left out. And this is why women are going to be very happy with me today. Because, ladies, there's a lot of you guys being left out. You're like, I'm not a modern woman. I'm not like those women. I need my man. I want a man. I'm not like those women saying, I'm strong, independent, don't need no man. I want a man. I'm not like those women. But also, you're not like a traditional woman because you take pride in your career and you take pride in your education and what you've done. And you do want to see success in your career. You want to prove that to yourself and to your family and others. So you get stuck in this middle ground. There's no man's land, if you will. But I'm going to show you how to get out of that. And I'm going to show the men why the rise of the hybrid woman is a good thing. This is a good thing. The rise of the hybrid woman is a good thing. Now, this is going to be part one. It's going to be 3 parts to this hybrid woman series. And this is part 1. If you missed any of it or if you can't stay the whole time, you can go to my YouTube. The link is in my bio, or you can just search at donpsounds on YouTube and I'll load it there. So let's talk about the hybrid woman and her background and her traits a little bit. Number 1, excuse me 1 second. Number 1, the hybrid woman usually comes from a single parent home. She usually only had one parent, but that parent was a really good parent. Her mom or her dad were really good. They did a good job raising her. She might have also had a co-parenting situation where her parents decided not to be together, but they put their child at the forefront and they worked together to raise a good human being. They worked together to raise a really good human being. The other thing is she had mentors in her life. She might have had grandparents. She might have had aunts and uncles. She had someone to stabilize her and let her know the value in family and having a relationship, marriage, and a man. She had somebody. She didn't just get left to her own devices and Pookie and Ray Ray came over to the house and impregnated her. No, that didn't happen with her. Now, that doesn't mean that Pookie and Ray Ray didn't clap her cheeks. When she got pregnant, though, she went down to the clinic. She got that abortion. Or she was on the pill or had the depot shot. Or got the plan B. So, co-parenting situation, that's going to raise a lot of hybrid women. It just is. Because a lot of people have divorced, but they care about their children. And they do a lot to make their children the best version of themselves. They help their children a lot. So I've seen and dated a lot of hybrid women who dad wasn't there, but stepdad came in. So the stepdad was a stabilizing force. And her stepdad basically became her dad. I've dated hybrid women where mom was working as a nurse, but mom cared about her, but put her with grandparents or aunts and uncles, and she saw men and women working together in a household. Hybrid woman, yes, that's what we're talking about today. That's a hybrid woman. So she saw a woman and a man. Hey, Martha, welcome in. She saw a woman and a man working together. Or godparents, Squid, thank you. Somewhere, somehow, she learned. Grandparents, aunts and uncles, her mom might have been off at work earning a living as a nurse, a doctor, a lawyer. But this woman she absolutely had someone and some mentors around her because she acts like she has some sense, gentlemen. Now, the second thing about her is she's going to be educated. And it's 2 levels of education for hybrid women. It's 2 levels of education. The first level of education is an elite level of education. These are the women that went to historical Black colleges. And happy Black History Month for everybody. They went to the historical Black colleges. They went to elite universities. These were prodigies. They went to Spelman, Howard. They went to Harvard, Princeton. These women went to elite colleges. These women are going to have educations and careers like doctors, lawyers. They're going to be analysts. They're going to be professors, high-level teachers, speech therapists. These are people in the STEM field, or law, or accounting, or technology. These are elite, high-level educated women. But they're not arrogant. They're not. They understand the need for family. They want relationships. They want to build a family. They don't believe in having children out of wedlock. They know what they had to go through when they came from a single parent home, and they don't want that for their kids. They want a core united family. These women have some wifey skills. Absolutely, they have some wifey skills. The next level of education is going to be the standard level of education for the hybrid woman. They went to a trade school, a community college, or a decent college. So these are your hairstylists, and they're good at their jobs. These are your nail technicians, your eyelash technicians. These are your nurses. These are your CNAs. These women are a core group of women. And they do want a family. They do want a man. They're not out here with the same tropes. They're not out here being loose, fast tail, giving it up to everybody. No, they have a reputation. They have licenses, and they need to keep those licenses intact. So they understand I can't put crazy stuff on social media because I could lose my license. Great, Relly. Social workers, too. There are a lot of social workers. They're police officers. They work for the fire department. They work in high levels of politics. These standard women, they make the levers of government move. These are the people that run the DMV. They're teachers. These are the people that run DMV. They're teachers. They're, like I said, hairstylists, and they have solid income, solid jobs. And they want a family. Now, one other thing. These are nonprofit organizational workers. They're in sociology, psychology, nonprofit, social work. They have, these are the women with the degrees in the liberal arts. Then we have the core of what they want. We get down to what they want. And most of them, not all of them, can articulate that pretty well. Now, before we get here, we're at 6.3 thousand likes. I need to get this to 15,000 likes. So everybody tap the screen. Tap the screen. We need to get to 15,000 likes. That gets it to the FYP page. And if you came in late and you're missing any of this live, it's going to be on the YouTube, and the YouTube link is in my bio. All you got to do is click on it and click subscribe, and it'll allow you to go and see the video. Everybody click the screen, tap the screen. We need to get the likes up to 15,000 so we can go to FYP. I cannot do this without you guys. It doesn't cost you any money. It is free to click the screen. If you give a gift, I'm grateful, but it is free to be in here and free to click. But you got to pay the dues of tapping the screen. We got to get over 15,000 likes. I'm doing it with you. We moving on to what they want, what these women want. Let's see where we are. We're at 9.7K. We're talking about the rise of the hybrid woman. We're talking about the rise of a hybrid woman. Hybrid woman could work at Costco. People at Costco make a ton of money. Hybrid woman could work at a hotel. She could be a manager at a hotel. She could be a manager at a fast food restaurant. You know what they're paying? Do you guys know what they're paying managers, general managers at Sonic? In California, a general manager at Sonic gets paid $85,000 annually. Sonic, $85,000 annually. Raising Cane's in California, general managers get paid 72 grand. I know, I looked it up. These are good people. These are good women. That does go far in Cali. Stop believing the trope about Cali. I live in Cali. I know what money in Cali can do. It depends on the decisions that you make in Cali. You got to make good decisions. You can't go gluing $1,600 squirrels and raccoons on your head. Your money won't go far if you're gluing other people's hair on your head every 2 months. Your money will not go far in Cali. You want to get a new wig every week, your money is not going to go very far. If you act like you got some sense, $85,000 in Cali can give you a great life. But if you want to get $140 nails done every week, or you want to glue a new raccoon or squirrel onto your head every month, it's not going to go far. But if you're wise with your money, you're going to be fine. Look, Rose Marie said, I'm a bakery specialist for Albertsons and I make $100K in Cali. You see what I mean? She's a hybrid woman. These women make money, guys. These women make money. You're welcome, Delvin. Delvin, did you follow me on YouTube? If you haven't, go out, click the link, and subscribe to me on YouTube. 1726 is average rent. That's not nothing when you're making $85,000 a year. That's fine. All right, let's see if we over 15,000. We right at 15,000. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate it. Now, let's get into what a hybrid woman wants. And gentlemen, I'm going to tell you, you're not going to like me on this one. But stick around. But I'm going to tell you, dealing with a hybrid woman takes balance and it takes patience because they got to learn to trust you. They're very suspicious of new men and they have to learn to trust you. And the number one thing when you're dealing with a hybrid woman, gentlemen, you must be a man of your word. You can't miss. If you say you're going to be there at 7:30, you got to arrive at 7:15. If you say that you're going to do something, you got to do just that. The other thing is you have to communicate at a high level. Now, what does that mean? I'm going to tell you. The Super Bowl is coming up. You're dating a hybrid woman. A hybrid woman is a sports fan. She likes sports. And if she don't even know much about sports, she likes the atmosphere and the energy of being around when big things are going. Thanks, Delvin. I appreciate you. She likes the energy. She knows the Super Bowl is coming up and you've been talking to her for 3 weeks. Now, we all know men who like football is doing something for the Super Bowl, right? They're doing something. You cannot just simply not say anything about what you're doing if you're dating a hybrid woman. She needs communication. She wants to be involved. She needs communication. So if you're going to watch the Super Bowl with your family and friends and you're not inviting her, then you have to say this to her. Hey, love, I know the Super Bowl is coming up and I'm going to watch it with my family and friends. And I really like you. I want to continue to get to know more about you and learn you. But I don't think that we're quite at the point yet of introductions, but I do see us moving in that direction. I don't want you to think that I've left you out. It's just, I'm not quite there yet. And I don't think you're quite there yet, but we're headed towards that direction. And I just didn't want you to think that I wasn't thinking about you. This communication is forward-thinking communication because you got to stay ahead of a hybrid woman to avoid conflict. Because if you don't say nothing about the Super Bowl and you just go with your family and watch the Super Bowl, a hybrid woman is going to have an attitude the day after the Super Bowl. I guarantee you, she's going to have an attitude. And the attitude is going to be because she knows that you did something for the Super Bowl. She know you didn't just stay at home and play PS5 and you left her out of that. You didn't communicate that to her. She can handle you saying, hey, I'm going to watch it with my family. I'm not quite ready to introduce you yet because we're new in this thing. I want to get a little bit more stable and solidified. We're new. But if you say nothing, if you try to pretend that it's not happening, now you're going to have problems. That's a part of my dating rules, gentlemen. Rule number 10, elite communication. You got to have elite communication. I've dealt with a lot of hybrid women, and I don't have any problems, gentlemen. You know why? Because I communicate at a high level. Hey, love, I'm going to Vegas for the Super Bowl with some friends. I don't want you to think that I left you out, but this has been planned and everything is set. So me and the boys are going. Not really appropriate to bring you on this trip, but you and I will do something in Vegas or we'll go to Cabo or do something later. She can deal with that. These women are tough and strong. Hybrid women are tough and strong. They've been able to push away the modern woman trope while still maintaining some of the traditional woman, getting an elite education and keeping her legs closed enough to not have babies out of wedlock. These are good women. Okay? So, these women want families. They know that they can't do it on their own. They want a family. Family is important to them. They know. They know. And they will say, you will often hear a hybrid woman say, shoot, I need my man. I need a man. I don't want to be out here alone. We can do more together. These women are serious about relationships and marriage. That's their ultimate goal. So, you can't mess around with these women. These are not women that you can just say, oh, we just seeing what the vibe is. And, you know, whatever happens, happens. We're just going with the flow. Now, these women require a man who is a positive person and a leader who can say, the plan is to get to know each other better, date, and see if we can turn this into a long-term relationship that's going to lead to marriage. You have to say that up front. That's why dating rule number one is be honest with yourself and others. With a hybrid woman, you got to lay down things up front. She responds to good leadership, communication, and thoughtfulness. She responds to positive attention. She responds well. Squid is right. You got to be punctual. She will respond well. You can have an amazing relationship with a hybrid woman. You just can't lie to her. You can't lie to her. If you meet a hybrid woman, but you're dating multiple women, this is what you tell her. Listen, I really like you, and I want to get to know you. My goal is to find a woman that I can build a relationship that will lead into marriage. But I need to be very clear and honest with you. I'm dating more than just you right now because I'm trying to make the best decision for myself and my future. So I'm dating multiple women. I want that to be known. If you can't deal with that, I understand it. But until I make a commitment to someone, an actual verbal commitment, I am dating to try to find that woman. Now, gentlemen, I'm going to tell you something right now. I got to get on you guys. Stop lying to hybrid women to get them into bed. They like sex. You do not have to lie to a hybrid woman to get them into bed. They love sex. They enjoy sex. They crave sex. They want good sex. Stop lying to them. Tell them the truth. The attraction and the anticipation will be built with you being communicative and tell them the truth. Now, I do not recommend texting them good morning, beautiful every morning. Don't do that. When I'm dating women, I don't text them good morning, beautiful every morning. I don't even text them every morning. You know why? Because when I text a woman, I have something to say. Let me show you. When I text a hybrid woman, this is how I text her. Good morning, love. I was thinking about the conversation that we had about how when you were a kid, you loved the Christmas lights. You really enjoyed Christmas because your dad always took you to see the Christmas lights. That was time that you got to spend with your dad because he had you on the weekends. But during Christmas, you spent more time with him. It's a light garden down in Los Angeles. I'm going to get tickets for us for this Friday. I know you off this Friday. So 7:30. So what we're going to do, I'm going to pick you up. We're going to go see the lights. And then we're going to go to this Jamaican place that's downtown LA. She's going to fucking love it. She's going to love it. With a hybrid woman needs to know that a man is listening to her. She needs to know this. She knew it. She needs to know it. The way to a hybrid woman's heart and to get her to trust you so that you can build a life with her, listen to what she says, what she enjoys, what she likes, what she doesn't like, right? Plan the dates around something that she's going to be into. Hybrid women are usually competitive. A good date that doesn't even cost a lot of money, take her for drinks and game at Jillian's, Boomers. She likes to play pool. Take her to the pool spot, a nice pool spot. Order the sliders, order nice fun things. She loves tacos. Find the best Taco Tuesday spot. Shots are $2, tacos are $1. She likes to dance. She likes to dance. I did this with one hybrid woman I dated. She was a big time dancer and she loved the salsa, but I didn't know how to salsa. So what I did was I signed us up for salsa dance classes. It was like $20 a class. The date was $20 and we had a great time. And then we went and got something to eat after. It was a $20 date and we got tacos afterwards. So Taco Tuesday became Salsa Days and Taco Tuesday and tequila. And we had an amazing time. Amazing. The 4th of July comes up, gentlemen. Find the best place to find the fireworks. Pack a cooler with some champagne, with some snacks, some things that she's going to like. Get a blanket. Get a good place. Tell her you got a surprise. Go pick her up. Take her to the best place. Pull out the blanket. We're going to watch the fireworks. Here's your champagne flute. Pop. Bro, she's going to look at you with a love in your eyes that you've never seen before. And be prepared for later on that night. Because, boy, she going to make love to you like crazy. See, the most important thing with a hybrid woman is thoughtfulness and leadership. Let me tell you a conversation that you can never have with a hybrid woman, gentlemen. This is a conversation that you can never, ever have. What you want to eat? I don't know what you want to eat. I don't know what you want to eat. I thought you knew. This is how that conversation goes. Are you hungry, love? Yeah, I'm hungry. All right, let's go eat. And you take her to one of the places that you know that she likes, or she likes something there. So if she likes sushi and you don't like sushi, take her to a restaurant that has things that you like, but also has a nice sushi bar. I know you like sushi, love. They got a dope sushi bar here. It is about listening. Listen to her. Hybrid women need to be heard. It is important to them that they can say the things that they want to say. And what's more important is you take the things that she says and you put them into practice. If you do that, she will love you to the ends of time. Now, hybrid woman will leak over into some of the modern woman stuff sometimes. She's got some trauma from her past. She's got some trauma from her past. So you're going to have to calm that. And this is how it works. You get into a disagreement with a hybrid woman, she raises her voice. You say, no, excuse me. Sorry, love. I respect you. And I require that you respect me in return. Let's not raise our voices. That is not the way that we do things. We talk to each other with love and care and respect. I'm here to hear everything that you got to say. But I'm a man, and you have to speak to me with respect. So let's lower the temperature, and you tell me what's going on. Let's lower the temperature. Let's lower it. That's the way that you lead a hybrid woman. Now, I want to go back to something Big Red said. Not really, bro. I hear you, but women want to lead to something new. You're different. Hybrid woman wants to be a part of a team. And every team has a leader. And if you keep your word, you're honest with her, and you communicate, she will allow you to lead. And you make that known to her. You are a critical part of this team. Big decisions need to be made by both of us. But I'm the CEO and you the VP. And a hybrid woman will respect that. She will respect your leadership. She wants to be a part of a team. Make her a part of the team. You tell her, listen, where I'm going and what I'm trying to accomplish with a family, I can't do without you. You're critical to the future of my life. I need you to support me. I need you to be a part of this team. Are you with me? You look her in the eye and you ask her, you with me? We building together? That's what it means to build together. That's what it means to build together. Good leadership. And gentlemen, I'm going to tell you something. If you run into a hybrid woman that you really care about and you're not ready, tell her that. Tell her that. Say, listen, you're the type of woman that I want, but I ain't got the skill set yet. I need some more training and knowledge. I'm going to go and get that. And if you're still available, I would love to date you. Because some of you men need to work on yourself. Some of you men need to go to therapy. You got cheated on by a modern woman, and now you think all women are terrible, and they're not. They are not. Now, before I go to this next part, I need to get to 30,000 likes. And don't be shy about giving me a gift, guys. I do this for free. I'm doing this for the good of the modern dating world. So don't be shy about gifting. And let's tap the screen. And if you haven't followed me on YouTube, I need you to, because we're trying to get to 4,000 hours to monetize the YouTube videos. We're trying to get to 4,000 hours to monetize the YouTube videos, and we're just a little bit over 1,000. So I'm putting a bunch of lives that I have done, great lives, that was on my band channel that I was able to download. And subscribing on YouTube is free. It costs nothing. Thank you, Doctor, for your first gift. I appreciate you. I am Cleve. Thank you so much. Gratitude. Let's get these likes up. We're getting there, guys. Keep tapping the screen. I want to go into this next part because it's really important. This next part is truly important because I'm going to give you a key to keeping your relationship tight with with a hybrid woman. I'm going to give you a key. Something that I've done. Tap the screen, everybody. Tap, 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 tap. We getting there. I want to bring other people in. This is a good live today. This energy is fantastic, is it not? I told you, ladies, you was going to love me. And this is my phrase. This is my phrase. The hybrid woman is my phrase. I coined this phrase. My lawyer is working on trademarking it right now. Hey, Mouth, how you doing? A modern woman, a modern woman is a woman who has some of the characteristics and traits of a traditional woman and some of a modern woman. She's in the middle, and she's going to lean one way or the other. Thank you so much, 2 cents. The link to click that link, ladies and gentlemen. That is the link to my YouTube, to follow me on YouTube. I need your support on YouTube. A lot of these lives are going to start to go to YouTube. Let's bring in a caller. Let's see who we're talking to real quick. Let's bring Deja in. We're going to talk to her real quick. Come on, guys. Keep the likes going. We need to go to 30K. Come on, guys. It doesn't cost you a penny. It costs you nothing just to tap the screen. Hey, Deja, welcome in.
Hey, and it's DJ.
Oh, DJ. That's what my mom used to call me when I was a kid.
Oh, really cool, then. That tells me that you are all that you say you are.
I am
really enjoying this. Oh, that's my my TikTok sister. I invited her to come hear what you were saying.
Right.
You are a breath of fresh air.
Thank you.
I could not have even imagined saying it any better than what you said, and it sounds even more inviting coming from a man. Well, you have described me almost to the T.
You guys are out there.
Yeah, we exist.
The problem is the modern women. Thank you so much, Mal. The modern women are drowning you out with their foolishness. So a lot of men who are good men out there that want you guys, all they can see is the loud ass modern women.
Yeah, you're right. But I've been patient enough and went with my own values.
Right.
And of course, I was able to find a man who saw my values and who I value tremendously because he sees what you see and he treats me in that manner. And in return, he's my king.
Yeah.
He's my king.
See what I mean, gentlemen? This is what I'm saying. Hybrid women want marriage and men and lives and children and family. And these women want these things. Can you tell us a little bit more about how you grew up? Did you grow up in a 2-parent home, a single parent home?
I grew up in a 2-parent home. My parents did not have children outside of the 6 children that they had together.
Okay. And what about your aunts, uncles, grandparents in that situation?
Well, I grew up fairly well, so
Mm-hmm.
I can't, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people, aunts and uncles who became single parents,
Uh-huh.
they didn't become single parents at early ages. They
Right.
became single parents later in life, and I'm even starting maybe in their 30s. They
Right.
be
When it was getting make it or break it time for having
right,
kids. Right.
right, exactly. And
So
so,
so what's your education? What do you do?
well, I am by trade a corporate accountant.
See?
But when my husband passed a few years ago,
I'm sorry to hear that.
thank you. It was an amazing 27 years of marriage, so it was great. I became a foster mom, so
Oh,
I
that's
raised
awesome.
teenage foster boys.
See? Man, you are the hybrid woman to the T. Like
Oh,
these women are highly involved with social structures of fostering of nonprofit organizations.
uh-huh,
These women, social work, CPS, foster care. Obviously, these
uh-huh.
women. That's what I'm trying to tell you, men. Listen, some guys. I want to be very clear. Some men are gonna have to be passport bros. They're just gonna have to be. That's just
Right.
how it is. They have been destroyed here so much by so many modern women. They're just gonna have to go. They're gonna have to be a passport bro. But there's a lot of women, a lot of men that they're refusing to leave. They like, I like the US too much. I'm not leaving. So those men either need to find a hybrid woman or a traditional woman. And I'm gonna be honest. There's only about 15% of women who are traditional, but there's a huge amount of hybrid women out there. A huge
So
amount.
true.
A
I,
huge
I
amount.
appreciate. Hi, Don. Hi,
Hey, Black
DJ, my
T,
friend.
Hey,
welcome in.
sweetie.
Hi,
Welcome
D.
in.
Thank you, Don. Thank you, DJ, for sharing this live with me,
I
saying that
cannot
you got to hear
believe.
this. He is so on
Yes.
point. So I dropped in and I listened to you, Don. Man, you did it. I mean, I've seen you before, but this is another level for you, sir. You have come up with a phrase that really is pinpoint. I don't know if it's going to be 100% total agreement, but I'm telling you the core of it. I think I can agree with that. There are hybrid women out there,
If he's not
and
100%, he's a good
I'm one of them.
99.
He's worth the title. He's
Yes.
worth the concept. Let's just go with that.
this
Yes.
I
concept,
like that,
this concept I've
Don.
been working on
Congratulations,
for,
sir.
I've been working on this for 2.5 months, y'all. And I have
Mm.
at least 12 pages of
Okay.
notes. And I've done the research. I've done the research and the
Listen.
documentation to prove that hybrid women is specifically in the black community,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
exist at a
Mm-hmm.
high level. There is a huge number of black women who are educated, who have trades or high end careers, but who are very family oriented. They
Mm-hmm.
want family. They are not with these tropes about, I don't need a man. They're very much the opposite. I'm looking for a good man.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have to
Mm-hmm.
train a lot of our men to deal with a hybrid woman because
Speak on it, sir.
one of the things that men do, and they do this a lot, and that's why I'm integrating this into my dating rules, is they lie. And the reason why they lie is to have sex. And with a hybrid woman, you don't have to lie to have sex with her. You have to be honest with her. You have to be thoughtful and
Right.
considerate and kind. You have to listen to what she's trying to say and convey to you. And another thing, a lot of times hybrid women have trauma from the past. In their careers, they deal with a lot of things. So when they come home, my ex-wife was a hybrid woman until she started leaning more modern woman. When they come home, a lot of times they want to talk to you about the troubles of their day, but they don't need you to give them a solution. They just need to decompress and work through what happened. So they need to grab a glass of wine, give them a glass of wine, and sit and listen.
Yes.
And then when they
Mm-hmm.
finish unloading,
Mm-hmm. You're right.
and when they finish unloading, you say, "Hey, can I do something for you? Can I rub your feet? Give you a back massage? Are you hungry?" Are you hungry? Is there
Mm-hmm.
something I can do for you to make your day a little bit better? This is the most important thing, because I have mostly dated hybrid women, and this is why I know that they exist at a high level. But they're if you have a question, put it in the comments, guys. But their jobs, their careers, which they're proud of, throw a lot at them on a day-to-day basis.
Right.
They're dealing with being paid less than their male counterparts. They deal with um, people questioning their style of dress, their hair, the way that they present. They have to deal with people saying, even though they're just doing their jobs, that they're overly aggressive. They have to deal with a lot.
Speak on
So,
it.
so when they come home, a hybrid woman will absolutely adore you if you could create a safe space for her to unload that. One of the things that what I recommend a lot of men do, if you're dating a hybrid woman and say you living with them, married to them, go to Lush, go to Lush, Lush, or the equivalent. Get her some lovely bath bombs and some stuff from Lush. She likes to take baths, get her bath stuff. She likes to take showers, get her shower stuff. This is not expensive stuff, and it's all organic and quality stuff.
Can
She
I
comes
say
home.
something?
She comes home from a stressful day. Hey, go up to the bathroom. I got something up there for you. Have her a bottle of champagne and some Lush. Run a bath. When you come down, we'll talk.
Exactly, de-escalate her, and
De-escalate.
and
Mm-hmm.
escalate her body and her mind. And
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee
Mm-hmm.
you would have men, you would have an amazing night with
Oh,
that woman.
yes.
An
Nice,
amazing night.
nice, a nice dinner, nice
Yeah.
home cooked dinner for you as well, for
Right.
him.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So I have I've been looking for this for a year now, to be quite frank. I said it's gotta be a way that I gotta find who's in the middle, because 54% of black men are single. They're single. And
Mm-hmm.
they're looking for somebody. So I needed to find them the woman. And I'm like, these women, I don't date modern women at all. If a woman says that she doesn't need a man, I'm out immediately, because I need you and I need other men around me to make my life run and go. But there is a lot of women who push that off. They reject the trope of, I don't need no man. And I'm like, oh, but they're not traditional. They're not stay at home wives. Now, they're going to have a nice house. They will cook. They will clean. They're going to take care of their man. But their job, they went to school for 4, 5, 6, 7, sometimes 8, 9 years to get that degree. And they want to have success. And there's nothing wrong with that. You can have a work-life balance. There's nothing wrong with that. Go ahead, DJ. Go ahead.
No, I didn't have anything to say. My phone rang, so I went mute for a minute. I just want to say, though, since you stopped, that how often do you come on? Because I know so many women who need to hear you, as well as a few men who need to hear you speak. And then you said something about a YouTube channel earlier.
Yes. So my YouTube channel, the link is in my bio.
Okay.
This is part one of the hybrid woman. It's 3 parts to this series, but it's a lot, so I needed to break it down. So as soon as we're done here, for people
Mm-hmm.
that missed parts of this
Mm-hmm.
in the early parts, I'm uploading it to YouTube. So if you subscribe to the YouTube, it'll premiere and you can watch the replay of this on YouTube.
And you said right now your
I have a
subscription
question.
is free.
It's completely free. It don't cost anything.
Ooh, man, I got a man, but I tell you, Chev, you are a breath
Mm.
of fresh air.
We
Because for the
I do have
longest,
a
I knew I
question.
wasn't either or, but I was in the middle of. So I was saying I'm a little bit of both.
right.
You know what I'm
Somebody
Mm-hmm.
saying? I
somebody just somebody just asked what the difference is between a modern woman and a hybrid woman. Let me answer them real quick. A
go ahead.
modern woman is all about them. It's all about their business, their money, building their own empire. It's them, them, them. They're an alpha
Mhm.
woman. It's them, them, them. They have usually situationships, not really relationships. They jump from one, boom, boom, boom. They jumping all over the place. Whereas a hybrid woman, even though they have a career, they care about the education, they care about their career. They want a man. They want a core family. They want to build something with someone. They want to partner with someone. But it's going to take me.
Mhm.
It's going to take me training a lot of men on how to deal with hybrid women because a lot of times they have an elite education, and a lot of men that would be good for hybrid women are blue collar workers. These are guys that work on the electricity. They make 110.
Yes.
They make 110 grand a year, right? So that they work with their hands. They're master mechanics. These people coming together, that's the core of good families. That is the core. So if we can put those people together, we're good. But those men sometimes are so, how do I say it? They're not polished emotionally. So what I got to do is teach them that you don't wait to Valentine's Day to get
Mhm.
flowers. You go and get flowers on Fridays. Every Friday, you get her flowers. Or every Monday, she knows when she walks in, he got me flowers again. These types of things just help decompress and help just draw you guys in closer together. It,
You are
that,
correct.
I mean,
So you're in shifts this time. I want to ask one question though. I've
go
seen
ahead, bud.
before, and this is a whole new direction than
Okay.
before. So you put the rest of the previous way of 3 date ups, and now you're now moving forward hybrid woman type dating shit.
Well,
Done.
here's the thing. My content, my content is going to be covering everything because I have a lot of young men who are messaging me and they're getting confused because they have been burned. Some of them literally. Some of them literally have been burned by the
Mhm.
modern woman. So they have this perspective in their mind that all of these women are like that. And I'm having to say, no, they're not.
Mhm.
But here's where you went wrong. And this is what you need to watch out for. So it's got to be a balance. And I'm going to continue to talk about all three: modern women, hybrid women, traditional women. Modern women, listen, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Modern women have their place. And their modern women's place is for fun. Let's just be honest. It's for fun. That's modern women are
Mhm.
recreational only. It is for fun. I'm just being honest. As a man, men
Got
gonna
it.
clap. Men gonna
I
clap
got
some.
it.
Men gonna clap some cheeks, guys. They're gonna clap some cheeks. They're just going to. So the modern woman is for them, right? The hybrid woman is for relationships and marrying. The traditional woman is for relationships and marrying. And
Right.
83% of men say they want
Hmm.
to be in a long-term relationship or be married, but they don't know where to find these women.
Let me ask you a question. Both Cynthia and I do lives.
Yeah.
Do you mind if we speak about you and
No,
the hybrid women on your
no,
lot on our lives?
no.
Okay.
I don't
We'll
mind because
definitely make sure we connect the two together and make sure that we
Yeah.
promote men and women to, to come to your YouTube channel and come to your lives as well.
absolutely. Thank you, guys. I'm gonna get to the next part, but you guys stick around. You can come back in if you like.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna drop.
Okay, so let's just review a couple things. Hybrid women usually they come from a single parent home or a good co-parented home. They're gonna have some mentors, aunts, uncles. They're gonna have um, grandparents. They grew up in a solid home. They were not left to their own devices. They have morals. They have a core. Then they have education, and there's two levels of education. Some of them have an elite education level. They went to a HBCSU, or they went to really high end college, Ivy League colleges, right? And the ones that went to the Ivy League and the HBCSUs, they're speech therapists, they're doctors, they're lawyers, they're analysts, they're computer techs, accountants, they're consultants. These people got it together. They're in the HBCU. I'm sorry, HBCU. My dad went to a HBCU, so I should know this. He went to North Carolina Central University. I apologize. But these women have their lives together. They make good decisions monetarily. They make good decisions with their bodies. These are women who care about their future, and they're looking. These are the women that say, I'm looking for a partner. I'm looking to build. See, I've been wrong, and I can admit when I was wrong. I used to hate the term, I'm looking for a partner. I used to hate that term. I used to say, well, I'm looking for a wife, or I would rather a woman looking for a husband. But it's not necessarily a bad term. What I didn't understand was that the term was coming from hybrid women. They knew that they weren't traditional, and they knew that they weren't modern. They knew that they were somewhere in the middle. So they were looking for a term to describe the type of man that they wanted. And yes, they want partnership, but hybrid women understand in partnership, there has to be someone that's the managing partner. If you go to a law office and the names are on the wall for all of the partners, there is a managing partner because someone has to be the leader. Someone has got to be the quarterback. Someone has to be the quarterback. And hybrid women understand this. These are the women, man, it's a lot of hybrid women and high levels of government. High levels of government. Like I'm talking about, their jobs are important. But when they come home, they take off that hat and now they become wifey. They want to work with their husband. They care about what their husband thinks. And they're the women that's like, hey, I can stay for an hour. I can't stay for 3 hours because we got dinner with the family. We do dinner with the family every night, 7:30. We put our phones down and we have dinner. This is those women, right? This is those women. They want to work with someone and they indeed do want to build with someone. But there's a lot of connections that I'm going to have to make with the men because, ladies, I need you guys to understand something about men. Like I've traveled all over the world. I've dealt with people all over the world. I've been poor. I've been rich. I've been poor again, rich again, building up again. So I've been exposed to a lot of experiences. Fact, in this country, women have more passports than men. More passports than men. They've had more experiences outside of the country than men. Now, there ain't a lot of people that's been to more countries than I've been to. So I was on international tours, traveling from place to place. But here is the thing. A lot of these hybrid women want a man so that they could take their travel experiences farther. They would feel more safe going with their boyfriend to Europe or going to their boyfriend to East Asia or going to their boyfriend to with their boyfriend or husband to South America. Look, somebody just said she got a government passport. That's a black passport and a regular passport. A black passport for the United States and a blue passport. The black passport, a lot of people don't know about. That's a different level of passport. But, gentlemen, I'm going to tell you this, and I want to be very clear with you. If you're going to be with a hybrid woman, look, I know what I'm talking about. I know about the black passport. I know about it. I know exactly what I'm talking about. But men, I'm going to be very clear with you. If you want this type of woman, you have to follow my dating rules. And the first rule is be honest with yourself and others. A hybrid woman is an understanding woman. But what she can't understand and get with it are lies. She won't do it. Lies will kill everything. If you come to her and say, listen, I'm going to be honest with you. Before now, I've been a slut. I've been a slut. All right. But you have showed me something that I want. And I'm not willing to risk. I'm not willing to risk other women to lose you. Here's my STD panels. I'm going to communicate with you. I want to build something with you. My past is sordid. You got to be honest. My past is sordid. I am who I am. I'm a better man for it. I learned. I did my therapy. I did what I needed to do. I didn't make good decisions in the past. Those days are behind me. I'm a man now. Those days are behind me. They're behind me. I'm on to a new life. And in this new life, I see you being a part of it. And by you being a part of it, I need to be able to have a safe space to come to you when I'm triggered by something and be honest with you without judgment, so that I can be completely open and honest and we can have a transparent conversation. Men, you gotta be honest with yourself and with others. First and foremost, you gotta be. Because listen, you could tell a hybrid woman anything if you're honest with her. You do not take away her decision. You do not take away her choice. You say, hey, if you're dealing with me, this is who I am. This is what I do. This is what I got going on in my life. I don't want to blindside you with anything. This is who I am. So if you can accept me for who I am, I do the best that I can to make you proud and to build something together. It's that simple, gentlemen. Seriously, you cannot let your pride and your ego, because we all got one. Trey Songz got a line in his song that I always remember. It's called Things I Can't Get Back. And it's this line in his song that says, I'm losing the fight with my ego. Every single day, we got to battle our ego as men, and we got to win. Every day. You're going to lose some days, but every single day, you're going to fight with your ego. Because your ego is going to tell you, man, forget this. I don't need this. No, you do, actually. You actually do. You actually do. A lot of people profess to be Christians or religious. One of the most important things in the book of Genesis, I believe it is God said it's not good that man should be alone. He created Adam first, and then he saw that men were depressed. He saw Adam moping around the garden. It ain't nobody to talk to. There's no human interaction. There's nobody to communicate. It's not good that he should be alone. It's not good. It's not good. God was like, this man needs somebody to talk to, somebody to lean on, somebody to clap their cheeks. God knew men needed cheeks, y'all. God was like, man, this man needs some cheeks. He's just running around tackling animals. Adam running around the Garden of Eden, just tackling animals and putting animals in chokeholds. God was like, man, I need to get this dude a woman. I need to get him a woman. So we need women, but men have been very depressed and discontented because the modern women are just the loudest ones. That's what I'm finding out. Everybody is not, all these women are not modern women. It's just that the modern women are the loudest ones. They're the one, you thought I was feeling you? Much. That's them, right? That's them. That's them. These women are not. Beyonce is a hybrid woman. Beyonce is a hybrid woman. She's a hybrid woman. Beyonce go back home to Jay-Z. She going back home to her husband. She got plenty of money. She just made $26 million for performing in Dubai. But guess what? Beyonce is like family, Blue Ivy, my kids. We need each other. She ain't leaving. She ain't going nowhere. She's still with her husband. Now, I'm going to say one other thing to the men. Yeah, she left for a little bit. She came right back, didn't she? I'm going to say this to the men, and then I'm going to be done with this part. And then I have a meeting, and then in a couple hours, I'm going to do part 2. We're going to get into some more things in depth. We're going to get into how to work the finances with a hybrid woman. We're going to get into how to deal with the kids with the hybrid woman. I'm going to get into how to deal with keeping a good work-life balance with a hybrid woman. I'm going to deal with things with that next. That's on part 2. But I'm going to say this other thing to men. Thoughtfulness, gentlemen. Thoughtfulness goes a long way with a hybrid woman. Thoughtfulness is huge. It should not take a special holiday to do something. I remember my ex-wife was a hybrid woman until she turned into a modern woman. And she liked a specific candy from Europe. It was a specific candy. And every time she would come on her cycle, I would go to the world market and I would get that candy and I would put it in the refrigerator for her. I just wrap a little bow around it and put it in a refrigerator for her. The candy bar cost $1.39, gentlemen. The candy bar cost $1.39. I would get her 2. And I would wrap a little thing in there, leave it in the refrigerator. $3, gentlemen. $3. And instead of me hearing, I don't want to talk about that is the most sweet, thoughtful thing. Gentlemen, flowers, a dozen of roses cost about $13. $13, gentlemen. 13. Every Monday or Friday or Sunday or Saturday, get that hybrid woman flowers. We're not talking about a Tiffany ring, gentlemen. It is not that expensive. It's not. It's really not that hard. All you have to do is make a little note of the things that your woman says she likes. And just surprise her. Just surprise her. A $15, $20 Amazon gift card. Put it in a card, a thank you card, and write something in it. Hey, you're everything that I thought that you would be. I love you. I'm proud of you. We're going to have a great life together. Here you go. I know you love Amazon. Put a $15, $20, $25 gift card in a card. Say thank you. Give it to her before she goes off to work. Sir, you're going to get Gawk Gawk 3000 that will take your soul away. That night, you might die. when it's the little things in life, gentlemen. It's the little things. I'm telling you, if you do that thing, factor in inflation. So get her 25 to 50. If you do these things, She's going to respect you. She's going to listen to you, and she's going to be thoughtful to you as well. She's going to want to be around you, want to do things for you. She's going to look at how she can help you because you're giving her great leadership in the way that you're taking care of her. All right, this is it for part one.